Part 2 of the Voortrekker Pass route covers the southern descent from the summit at Duivelskop to the finish point on the Seven Passes Road. Be sure to watch Part 1 first if you intend driving this road, as it contains important information as well as the Google Earth orientation clips. Deep heather and fynbos-clad slopes disappear into dark valleys and kloofs, and the size and scope of the Outeniqua mountain range starts becoming apparent at this altitude. The views stretch all the way to the coast, and the Indian Ocean is clearly visible in the distance. After following the ridge for a few kilometers, another track leads off to the right. If you follow it with your eye, you will see that it heads west, then rises very steeply up to an isolated peak. It terminates at the summit of that peak, where there is a view site with incredible views over the long kloof to the north. This peak is known as Squinberg and has an altitude of 1,118 meters. Cape Nature have declared this section of the route closed due to disturbance and erosion. The summit of the actual Voortrekker Pass is reached a short while later at 985 meters. The deep valley system on the right is the origins of the Tow River, which reaches the ocean at Wilderness. This is a good spot to switch the motor off and savor the silence. The condition of the track starts deteriorating after the summit, with exposed rocks, washaways and deep ruts, as the track follows the western side of the mountain in a long series of twists, turns and some hairpin bends. The going is slow, with an average speed of between 5 and 10 kilometers per hour. Pay attention along the descent, as it is easy to cut a sidewall on the many exposed rocks. Choose your line carefully and drive with caution. A big double switchback sees a drop in altitude, and the vegetation starts changing, with tall grasses and fynbos making an appearance. The track then straightens out and heads southwest towards a bigger gravel road. Further away, many roads can be seen. These are all forestry access roads for harvesting of the plantations, and private vehicles are not allowed to drive on them except on the main route to the exit. It is at this point that the old Voortrekker Pass appears to vanish, but by our reckoning, it's more than likely the left-hand route option, which descends down into a long valley and is bisected by the Van Rooyenskral River, which formed the original pass. This was the exit route some years ago, but 3 of the bridges were damaged in floods recently, and the old exit route is now officially closed. Keep a lookout for hikers on the Outeniqua hiking trail, which is a tough 8-day trek over the mountains and crosses the road at this point, with one of the overnight huts being close by. Once you reach the T-junction at the end of the Voortrekker Pass, turn left and follow the big gravel road as it descends steadily towards the east. This area is known as Bramekraal Neck. At the fork you should take the right-hand option. To easily identify that you're at the right place, note that there is a stand of oak trees at this intersection and a small triangular traffic island with a signboard which points the way to Bergplaats. The road climbs quickly to the crest of a hill called Buffelskop, and here you can enjoy lovely views over the forests of Bergplaats and Woodville. In the event that you do make a wrong turning, don't worry too much, as all these roads eventually rejoin the main road that exits at Bergplaats village. The names in this wide expanse of forestry area conjure up the mystique of a bygone era, like Karmanaikiskraal, Gonnakraal and Erkiesrand. Be aware that you are now in an official forestry zone, and commercial harvesting of timber takes place during weekdays. The road meanders in a series of sharp curves for 3 kilometers through vast stands of wild watsonias which flower during October, as the descent heads southeast towards the Bergplaats main road. Soon you will arrive at a locked gate at a neck called Majubaskop. The farm manager will have radioed the number of vehicles in your group through to the forestry officials, who will have monitored your progress via the various watchtowers on the mountain, and a forestry guard will open the gate for you. The final 3 kilometres descend via a double hairpin through the indigenous forests of Woodville, and the road terminates at the tarred intersection of the 7 Passes Road.